It's hard. I'm upset. I keep crying and then not crying, and I'm fine, and I'm working on my presentation, and then I'm crying again, and yeah, it's just, I don't know. Hello guys. So I was planning on doing a little vlog this week because I haven't just done like a normal weekly vlog in a while. They've all been like weird things. Because I've got a dissertation presentation thing tomorrow. And then this week turned out, well, it's still Monday. And it's a bad week already. I got a phone call from my mom this morning. So she was telling me a while ago that the dog's been limping and having trouble like getting up and down the steps and the porch and stuff. And she thought it was her well, my dad thought it was her nails, but she got them cut like a while ago, so I didn't think it was that. I thought maybe it was her arthritis, but usually that only affects her when it's cold outside. And it's still the middle of summer, so yeah. But yeah, it didn't get any better, so my parents took her to the vet on Friday, and it turns out that she had tumors on her liver or her spleen. I don't know, my mom kept cutting in and out when she was talking to me this morning. But so they left her in the vets over the weekend, and then they sent her to another vet's because they were afraid of what would happen if she was at home, because I think she had some internal bleeding and stuff as well. So my mom called me today to tell me that, and to tell me that she was going into surgery, and that they were gonna see what they could do once they'd opened her up, and then they'd call my parents. And while I was on the phone with my dad, they called my mom, and there was nothing more they could do for her. She was very sick. They said she probably wasn't in pain, that it wouldn't really have been hurting her, but she wouldn't have survived, so they put her down this morning. I just kind of joking with my mom earlier, because she keeps warning me that like the cat is 16 years old, you know, like she might not live till you come home. And now the 12, 11-year-old dog. It's not funny, but yeah, so my dog's been put down. I'm just so upset I wasn't there. I mean, it's been like 6 months since I saw her, 7 months, and I wish I could have been there. I wish I could have just, you know, cuddled her one more time. But this was what was best for her, so yeah. It's hard. I'm upset. I keep crying and then not crying, and I'm fine, and I'm working on my presentation, and then I'm crying again, and yeah, it's just I don't know. See, I was about to cry a minute ago, and now I'm perfectly fine. I don't know what's happening to me, but yeah, I'm upset. I also don't have time to be upset because I have so much due. But yeah, I think I'm gonna see if I can like Zoom call with my parents tonight. Force them to put the cat on the Zoom so I can see the cat. I don't think they've told my brother yet because he's still at work, but yeah. Welcome to the vlog. This is a great start. I don't know what I'm supposed to feel. I don't. next morning. My presentations start in 15 minutes. Mine isn't for another 2 hours because they've got a whole other class to go through, but I still need to go over mine. I went over it once yesterday. A group of us got together and went through our presentations and stuff. But yeah, I still gotta go through mine. I don't know, I'm just really not in the mood for this today. I didn't get a lot done yesterday, obviously. Yeah, my brother's been sending little videos that he obviously had saved on his phone of the dog into the family group chat, so they've been nice. It's just cute little random videos. In one, she's just licking the glass on the back door for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, that's been cute. But I'm just not in the mood for this, but obviously it has to get done. So I should probably take this off and actually go through my presentation, because it's supposed to be 10 minutes and it was 5 minutes because I speed talk when I'm nervous. So gotta work on that. I just want to lie here with Baloo and not get up ever. All finished! Yes! And yes, I am wearing pajama bottoms. It's fine. I'm so excited that it's over. Someone else is presenting right now, and that is not my problem. My supervisor is in charge of the presentation thing, because someone else was in charge and then she left. And now my supervisor is in charge. She asked me all these horrible questions, and I was like, oh god, I don't know the answers to this. But luckily, my friends were sent questions, and they asked me the questions I set them to ask. So I had some safety net questions, and someone else asked me a question, and it was a question that then led to a suggestion, so that was fun. I don't know, I'm just done. I'm done. I'm gonna go do a happy dance. And, I don't know, cry maybe. Hello all. So I went out with some of my friends after presentations yesterday, which was nice and fun. We went to a new place. It was cool. They had student discount, which is also great. And now I'm working on my dissertation proposal, which is due on the 31st. It is currently the 18th, but my supervisor has 2 weeks annual leave starting Monday, so we have to give it to her tomorrow if we want feedback. So I'm not gonna have it done by tomorrow, but I'm hoping I can get the bulk done, that the feedback will help with the rest of it maybe, I don't know. I'm also editing a video that should have gone up a month ago. It's my tattoo vlog, which is funny because now my friend is going to get her tattoo tomorrow. So I said I'd go in with her and study while she's getting hers done, and then we'll hang out after. I want to go to TK Maxx as well, because there's 2 TK Maxx's in Leeds. There's one here, and I got 2 bowls from their Halloween collection. And I know they got more stuff in because one of my friends is there currently, but I want to check out at least one, hopefully both of the TK Maxx's in Leeds tomorrow. Try and pick up some more Halloween stuff, and then I'll check out the one here, maybe over the weekend, see what they've got. I'm just gonna keep intermittently going into TK Maxx, because their Halloween stuff is epic, and I not buying it for Halloween. I'm buying it just for home decor. But yeah, my parents are coming the first week in September, I think. So hopefully they can bring some of the Halloween stuff I brought last year that was supposed to be dorm room decor, but I couldn't bring over in my suitcase. My dissertation stuff is not going great. I'm kind of confused because in my presentation I used the term disabled, but I think I would prefer to use the term physically impaired, because I think disabled just has a predetermined bias behind it that I'm not sure I want to use. But also my supervisor is like kind of weird about the term. Like what I'm describing, the like definition I'm using for it, she's like, yeah, that's disabled. But one of my other professors is like, no, I would call that physically impaired, not disabled. So I'm like, it's really a personal choice thing, but she's making it out like it's not a personal choice thing. I don't know. I'm just confused. But I'll figure it out. The others were saying like as long as I have like a description of my definition in my thing, it shouldn't matter what term I use, which they're kind of right. But yeah, I'm just trying to figure all that out. I don't know. I'm tired. I'm so tired. I have like so much stuff due like the end of September, the end of August, the first week in September. And then because my parents are coming, I'm like trying to get it all done a little early, or like the bulk of it done early, so that I'm not like just sitting there studying the whole time my parents are here. And I also have a bone quiz at the end of the month, which I need to do a lot better in because I did really badly in the midterm one. Really badly. I got 48%. So I need to get at least a 52 so that I even out at 50%, because I do not want to have to repeat anything for supplementary grading, especially the quizzes. But yeah, that's where I'm at. So I just got back from being in Leeds with my friend. She was getting her tattoo, and I was studying for about 45 minutes. I sent in my work in progress draft of my dissertation proposal to my supervisor. My supervisor got back to me already, and she was like, yeah, I haven't seen the notes she's put on it yet because I can't open it on my phone, but I just saw the notification that the email came in, and she was like, yeah, I mean, it's your dissertation proposal, so you don't have to listen to my notes. And I was like, I don't know what that means. But we've set up a meeting for tomorrow to kind of discuss it and discuss my presentation and all of that. I really don't want to, but we're going to do it. And I probably should have mentioned, because I forgot to mention, but I originally had two supervisors on my dissertation, but they both have loads of other master's and PhD and undergraduate dissertations that they're supervising. So they were like, look, you can stick with us if you want, but we're really busy and probably can't give you a lot of our time. And like, I've never done a dissertation before, but they were like, this person has more availability and like knows the same stuff that we do, so like you can just go with them instead if you want. So I was like, okay, I'll set up a meeting with them. They're one of my other professors for a different class anyway, so I already knew them. But they were like, yeah, you know. So I set up a meeting with her, and she was really into it. She was really excited about my dissertation. She was talking about getting published and everything. So I was like, cool, great. So yeah, I swapped dissertation supervisors a while ago. It was mildly stressful for a minute there, but yeah. I also went into TK Maxx and HomeSense to pick up more Halloween stuff. And by Halloween stuff, I mean home decor stuff for all seasons of the year. I bought this water bottle that's got, hold on. No, it's too dark. It's got skulls. There we go. It's got skeletons on it. That was cool. I got that in TK Maxx. I also got this in TK Maxx because I was running out of syrup for my coffee. And then I also got a scales with skulls on it in TK Maxx because I haven't had a need for a scales yet, but we figured, yeah, every kitchen should have a kitchen scales, and this one's got skulls on it, and it was £10, so whatever. And then in HomeSense, I got this arsenic bottle that doesn't open, but would be so cool if it did open. My friends are saying it would make for a great cocktail shaker if it opened. There was so many cool like home decor stuff, and they had like a bunch of different like bottled stuff that I couldn't decide. I wanted 3 of them, but I was like, no, just get one, so I got that one. And then I also got this skull because it's just cool looking. And then I also stopped by the library on the way back and picked up a book I need for my dissertation. So that's what I did today. I am now going to call my mother. So I just got out of lab, and by just got out of lab, I mean I got out of lab 6 hours ago. I don't know, I've been watching Call the Midwife, because I didn't realize there was a season 10 of Call the Midwife. Because I'm not at home, so my parents don't have it on the TV anymore. So I was catching up with that. I was supposed to have a meeting with my supervisor today to go over my presentation and my feedback for my proposal, but I was just not feeling it. And she was kind of like, oh, it's just like to go over the notes that I've, like the feedback I've given on the proposal and stuff. And I was like, okay, I kind of understand all of that anyway, so I don't really think we need to have it, but also like we probably should have, because I can't decide whether to use the term disabled or physically impaired. I don't know, it's a thing. She's now on 2 weeks of annual leave, and my proposal's due in a week and a half, so, but she signed my ethics checklist thing. Apparently I don't have any ethical issues with my study because it's all archaeological remains, so it should be fine, hopefully, I don't know. Anyway, I've just been having a very lazy Friday. I was speaking to my mom yesterday, and she was saying the cat is still avoiding the sitting room, because the sitting room was the dog's room. It's where her bed was. It's where she hung out. And, like, she was allowed everywhere else in the house except, like, upstairs. But, the cat had just, like, learned to avoid that area ever since we've got the dog. And now she's still avoiding it. Dad said she sometimes walks past and just kind of, like, glances in, but for the most part avoids it. She's taken to sitting next to him at his desk and watching him work, which is cute. But yeah, I don't know if she realizes the dog's like not coming back, if she thinks the dog's just like, I don't know, out for a while. I don't know if she'll ever go back into the sitting room. Dad brought her in at one point because she'd had to get stitches for, they think she got in a fight with some of the cats on the street. So she was wearing a cone and she had stitches and she was just feeling miserable, so Dad said he brought her into the sitting room at one point, but this was when the dog was still there. Yeah, he says she's not going out as much. She's 16. She an old cat, but I think I feel like she kind of used to be the boss of the road, but I'm guessing she's not anymore because she's kind of been avoiding going outside with the other cats. So I don't know. Anyway, I need to study. I have an exam in a week and a half and haven't been studying for it at all, and I did so badly in the previous one, so I need to do that. I'm going to do that all weekend, but I'm also like trying to work on my essays. I think my parents are coming over the second week in September, because they said the 1st, but I hadn't actually looked at the dates, and I presumed my exam, which is on the 31st, I presumed that was a Friday, but it's not, it's a Tuesday. So I presumed they were coming over like that Saturday or like the next Monday, but no, they were going to come over like this Saturday before my exam. But I have an exam on the 31st, and then one of the professors wants to take us to the museum in Leeds on the 2nd as like a non-official class trip. So that's like not a great week, so maybe the next week. I don't know, we still have to figure it out. My brother still has for time off work. ignore the rubbish in the corner, but look how big my philodendron's getting. Except all the little leaves are like tiny at the top. And there was like, one's growing here and here and here that, oh, that wasn't in frame. Here and here and here that died. So now there's just like a blank spot in the middle and loads of little ones growing on top. But maybe they'll get bigger. This guy's new too. I'm proud because so far all my other leaves have died. But these ones seem to be doing great. And then this guy looks like he might be big. This guy's doing a weird little curve thing, but we'll see. So that's Phil. He's doing great. And Sylvie's also doing great. I originally called her Sylvie because she's a silver pothos. But then I watched Loki and now I've changed the way I spell Sylvie. So she's Sylvie. From Loki now. And my other plants are chilling with the skulls and the weird eyeball keychain my mom sent me. It's cool. That one died. We don't discuss her. She doesn't exist. She dead to me. So I've just been studying trauma all weekend. It's fun. Blunt force trauma, trepanation, amputation, spiral fractures, butterfly fractures, gunshot wounds, fun times, real fun times. Oh man. I think I got it, but now I've also got like 5 other lectures to study before Tuesday after next. And I've got my dissertation proposal due on the same day, and then I've only got 10 days to write 2 4,000-word essays. So it's going well. I don't know. I've just been like sad all week, but not like teary sad, just like in the back of my mind, like sad. I don't think it's been affecting me much. I think I've just been a little like lazy and tired, but I'm always lazy and tired. Also, it isn't helping that it's raining all week. It's been sunny. It's been a nice summer so far. I've gotten sunburnt quite a few times, but now it's just raining and I'm sad. And I don't think it's, I was thinking about it and I was like, I don't think it's just the dog, because obviously I'm upset about that. But I think it's also just like because of the dog, I've gotten homesick. And like my parents are coming in 3 or 4 weeks, I think. They haven't like set a date yet, but they're coming at some point towards the beginning of September. But like that's not the same as going home. Like, yeah, I'm seeing my family, but I speak to my family more than I speak to anyone else from home. So like I miss them the least, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know, I'd almost rather like see the cat than my family, if that makes sense. I don't know. I was thinking, my mom and dad were up at my aunt and uncle's house the other day, so I video chatted to say hi to my little cousins, and like they've all gotten so big, and I saw them before I left, but I saw them from the car, and like they were in the garden, and we were like standing next to the car, and you know, it wasn't the same. I couldn't like, you know, run over and hug them and play with them, and you know, I don't know. And it's the same with all my friends. Like, I never, like, properly said goodbye to my friends. Because I hadn't seen them in ages. And I think it's just, like, everything that's happened this week has just kind of, like, hit me with, like, I miss everyone. I was planning on going home in September. But then my family said they were coming, and when I was like planning out my dissertation stuff, I was like, I don't really have time. Or like, I could take a week off, but I want to go home for Christmas. So I'd be better off, like I'm gonna be working while I'm at home on my dissertation stuff still, but like I've got it marked as a week off because I'm taking Christmas, like day and Eve and Stevens' day like off. I don't think I'm gonna be working on those days, definitely not going to be getting any work done on Christmas. So like I marked in my calendar that week was off because my work for that week is going to be really sparse. if I do any. So I was like, I can't really afford a September break to go home, especially if my parents are coming here. Like, that just doesn't make any sense. But now I'm like a little, maybe I should have gone home. I don't know. I really want to see my cat. I want to cuddle my cat. My mom's like dropped all the dog stuff off to my cousin. She sent me pictures of my cousin's dog in the dog bed, which probably would have made me really upset, except that it was a new dog bed that they've gotten since I've been gone, so I don't associate that dog bed with my dog, so it's fine. But if it was like her dog bed that she's had for like the last few years, then I probably would have cried when she sent that picture. But yeah, I don't know. I've just been having a sad week. I think I'm just getting a little homesick. I miss my cat. I weirdly miss my brother, which I don't talk to my brother a lot when I am home, so that's odd. I don't know. I just miss everyone that like I didn't see a lot and I don't speak to a lot. Like I speak to my friends, but we don't like talk every day, but we never did. That's not like a weird thing. We've been friends since we were like 4. We can go months without talking to each other and it's fine. But I don't know. I just kind of wish I was going home. I think it's also because like when I was on Erasmus, I went home for Christmas and then I went home for summer. Obviously, like I moved home in summer. Whereas now it's like there's been no break. I didn't have a Christmas break. I came after Christmas and now I'm not going home at the end of the 2 semesters because I have my dissertation. So like I've like not been home more than when I was on Erasmus. I don't know, it'd be nice for my family to be. It's just a sad week. Sad week. Maybe that's just what I'll title the vlog. It's a sad week. I don't know. Should probably get my study done. But also I don't want to. I'm just tired. Yeah. Okay. I think that's it for this week. I'm just gonna say goodbye. Thank you guys for watching. I'm sorry it's been a sad week. Sad vlog, sad week. I can't. Yeah. That's it. Normally I'd be like, subscribe, do all that, but I don't care. I'm just, yeah. Okay, I'll see you next week. Bye.